Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, the facts of the matter are these. Genetic engineering has been around for many decades, yet it is a science that is still under very much development and extreme scrutiny. It's under scrutiny because people have been killed and injured. And even our best scientists and brightest minds and most brilliant philosophers have no idea what can really happen if this is unleashed onto the world. Now, our esteemed opponents are going to try to pull a magic act. They're going to try to tell you that genetic engineering saves lives, that genetic engineering prevents diseases. They might even have a few examples. They won't have any proof, but it's going to be entertaining. Now, at the end of the day, all of the magic in the world is not going to be able to divert your attention from the fact that genetic engineering kills people and it is unsafe. I'm going to tell you the story of a young boy named Jesse Gelsinger. He was an 18-year-old, fresh out of high school, going to college in Pennsylvania, when he decided it might be a good idea to sign up for a clinical trial testing gene therapy, which is a part of genetic engineering. 4 days after he began this trial, on September 17, 1999, Jesse Gelsinger suffered severe organ failure and died at 2:30 p.m. He left behind his mother, father, brothers, and sisters. Was the science of genetic engineering furthered by this? Are people better off because he's dead? Was it all worth it? The answer to these questions is a resounding no. Nothing has been proven by this. And even if genetic engineering could jump forward leaps and bounds because of this, what's the consequences? We don't know what could happen. When does preventing diseases turn into breeding perfect babies to perform specific jobs, starting child slavery? The fact of the matter is that we don't know what can happen. We are unleashing a hell on the earth. We are walking the fine line of morality and what is natural. We have no right to play God like this. These are the facts of the matter. And they are undisputed.
All right. And Team A has 1 minute to tear them down whenever they take the floor. I love seeing people marking down on their evaluation forms.
I don't even know what he's talking about. Anyway, wherever I got my evidence from, the lovely, sexy Mr. Hoover, who told me that we barely even did any experiments with this stuff. That's why we don't really experiment, because we don't know very much about it. We don't do much with human genetic engineering because we're not very good at it. So that's why we stick to crops. And of course, if we're going to experiment on something, of course these scientists know what they're doing. They're gonna contain it in a lab. They're not gonna like some weird zombie run out of the fucking lab. No, they're gonna just kill it right there. Okay, genetic engineering is possible. I don't know if I'm done now. Right here. Whatever. You're good.
All right. Team B will have 1 minute to defend themselves against the counter argument in their rebuttal.